Are you ready to learn the insider secret to making money online? Have you ever heard of buying and selling domain names? It's the new way to make a passive income, and we're here to show you how to do it. Are you tired of the 9-to-5 grind and looking for a new way to make money? Do you want to learn how to make money in your spare time? Are you ready to turn your hobby into a profit? Well, look no further. We're going to show you how to make money buying and selling domain names. It's easier than you think, it's fun, and it can be very profitable. So grab a notebook and pen. Sit back and let's get started on your path to financial freedom. Making money by buying and selling domain names. What is a domain name? A domain name is a unique string of characters that identifies a specific website on the internet. It serves as an address for users to access a website, and it is used to locate and identify a particular website on the internet. For example, google.com is the domain name for Google's website, and amazon.com is the domain name for Amazon's website. When a user types a domain name into their web browser, the browser uses the domain name system, DNS, to translate the domain name into an IP address, which is a series of numbers and decimals that computers use to identify each other on the internet. Domain names can have different levels of specificity, and they are separated by periods, also known as dots or full stops. The rightmost part of a domain name is referred to as the top-level domain, TLD, and it identifies the type of organization or purpose of the website. Some examples of TLDs include .com for commercial websites, .edu for educational institutions, .gov for government websites, .org for organizations, and .co for companies. A domain name can also include subdomains, which are separated by a period from the main domain. For example, mail.google.com is a subdomain of google.com. Subdomains can be used to organize different sections or services of a website, such as blog.example.com for a blog section or store.example.com for an e-commerce store. In summary, a domain name is a unique address that allows users to access a specific website on the internet. It is composed of different levels of specificity, separated by periods, with the rightmost part identifying the type of organization or purpose of the website. The value of a good domain name. There are variations among domain names. The value of a domain name can change depending on a number of circumstances, with some domain names being more valuable than others. Generally speaking, a short, memorable domain name is worth more than a long, obscure one. Popular terms or phrases in domain names, like best-dog-toys.com, can be worth more than generic ones. Finally, a domain name's history and age can impact how much it is worth. Because they have had more time to establish a presence on the internet and accumulate backlinks and other SEO considerations, older domain names are typically more valuable than fresher ones. Similarly to this, a domain name that has already been used for a popular website is usually worth more than one that hasn't. You can use domain assessment services, like GoDaddy's domain appraisal tool, to estimate a domain name's prospective value based on characteristics like keyword popularity, website traffic, and other variables. How to find good domain names. Finding quality domain names to invest in is the next step once you understand what makes a domain name valuable. You can employ a variety of methods to locate worthwhile domain names, such as identify common terms and phrases people are searching for online by using popular keyword tools, such as Google Keyword Planner or SEMrush's Keyword Gap. You may increase the likelihood that your domain name will rank highly on SERPs and draw website visitors by including these keywords in it. Verify expiration dates because many domain names are only registered for a short period of time before becoming available for purchase. When a domain name is set to expire, you can use specialist tools like Domain Hunter-Gatherer to identify it and get it before someone else does. Consider purchasing domain names that are relevant to current events and popular trends by keeping an eye out for them. If a new film is coming out, for instance, you might purchase the domain name best-movie-reviews.com and sell it to a website that reviews films. By keeping up with current trends, you can profit from the demand for domain names associated with these trends. In a recent hosting advice interview, GoDaddy Director of Education Mike Seiger remarked, "If you watch the trends, you can notice when the trend is trending higher. Then, with a limited budget, You may invest cautiously and wisely to make sure you're investing for the long run. Additionally, Siger established DN Academy, dubbed the best domain name teaching tool, and is currently a GoDaddy brand. If you're serious about using domain flipping as a source of income, think about enrolling in the Domain Name Investment School or Boot Camp. How to buy and sell domain names. The next step is to purchase the domain name once you've discovered one that is worthwhile. A domain registrar like GoDaddy or Network Solutions can help you with this. A yearly fee is often required to renew and preserve a domain name registered in your name once you purchase it. You can start looking for purchasers as soon as you have a domain name. A domain name can be sold in a number of ways, including online markets. You can list your domain name for sale on a variety of online markets, including Flippa and Sado. These marketplaces offer a venue for price negotiations between buyers and sellers. Private sales. You may also attempt marketing your domain name on your website or social media pages, or selling it directly to prospective customers through personal contacts. Domain auctions. Some domain registrars, including GoDaddy, also offer domain auctions where you can bid on and buy domain names from other sellers. Setting a reasonable asking price when selling a domain name is crucial in light of its worth and earning potential. Additionally, you should be ready to bargain with purchasers and be willing to make concessions in order to clinch the deal. Expect to begin modestly. The potential income for part-time domain flippers ranges from $200 to less than $1,000 a month. A profitable domain investing business can easily generate 6 figures a year. It relies on the amount of time, effort, and study you put into it, much like most business endeavors. Things you should avoid while buying and selling domain names. Do not buy a domain name with misspelled words, because there is a high chance that no one will search for them. Avoid using numbers in your domain name, as these are often confused with website addresses. Do not use hyphens in your domain name because people might forget to include them while typing the address. Do not spam people with your domain name. It will only result in getting banned from Google AdSense and other programs. Do not add keywords to your domain name that are unrelated to it. It will make it difficult for people to find your website when searching for those particular words. Risks and potential pitfalls. Even while investing in domains can be beneficial, there are risks and traps to be aware of. A domain name's value, for instance, may change depending on factors like market demand and competition in the fluctuating domain name market. This implies that you can spend a lot of money purchasing a domain name only to lose money when you sell it. Scams and fraud are yet another potential risks of domain investing. Due to the lack of regulation in the domain name market, dishonest people could try to con you into purchasing an invalid or phony domain name. You should only buy domain names from reliable vendors in order to keep yourself safe, and you should pay for them using safe means like PayPal. Finally, it's critical to legally defend your domain name. You risk being sued if you use a domain name for which you do not have the legal authority to do so. Always verify a domain name is accessible and not previously registered before purchasing it to prevent this. A whois lookup is the easiest way to find out if a domain name is registered. A whois lookup is a request that returns details about a domain name's owner and status. The top whois lookup websites currently available have been compiled by us. When you enter a domain name into the search bar on the whois website, information about the domain, including whether it is registered, will be returned. You can make money investing in domains, but it's not easy. You must comprehend what makes a domain name valuable, how to identify quality domain names, and how to acquire and sell them for a profit if you want to be successful at domain investing. In order to safeguard both yourself and your investment, you should be informed of the various risks and drawbacks of domain investing. You may profit from domain investing and make it a lucrative business with the right information and strategy. This is not monetary guidance. A qualified financial advisor can provide you with the finest advice depending on your needs and risk tolerance if you're interested in making any type of investment. So there you have it, folks. Buying and selling domain names can be a great way to make money online. Remember to do your research, stay up to date on industry trends, and always make sure to protect yourself legally. With a little bit of knowledge and effort, you too can start profiting from the world of domain names. Thanks for watching and good luck on your own domain flipping journey.